Alright, today I'm going to be doing something that no one has ever done ever before, and that's create an IO sound design tier list. Not a design tier list, a sound design tier list. I haven't been able to play. I haven't been playing the owl much recently. I haven't been playing the owl much recently because I get like 30 FPS now. I used to be able to get 50 FPS, but even in Legacy. When I say Legacy, I mean like the older version of the game. In Legacy, I used to be able to get like 120 FPS, which is stupid. Which is like, why am I getting 30 FPS in a game where I used to be able to get 120 FPS in like the older version? It doesn't make any sense. But we're not gonna talk about why the IO is stinky and the performance is really bad. We're gonna talk about something that the OWL actually does do right, and that's sound design. I actually think the OWL has some of the best sound design in any video game ever. So we're gonna start off with Suko, just because I like Suko. Suko, I mean, Suko's like a B tier. There's not really much going on with it. There's not like it's not really anything like special. It really fits its design though. I actually really like his 3 call. Aloe just sounds sick. Like Aloe sounds sick as fuck. He used to be my favorite, but now the devs just fucked him up the ass. Like they raped him. He went from 1,800 health to 1,300 health. His bite force used to be 175, now it's 150. They even nerfed his speed. He used to be the fastest thing in the game, besides Galley. Because Garno and Galley used to have the same speed. But now, his speed went from 55 kilometers to like 49 kilometers an hour. But his calls are still really cool. I think his calls are perfect. Like they're not my favorite, but like they really fit his design and like they sound like what they're supposed to be. Like his one call, his broadcast, it sounds like a broadcast. His friendly call, it sounds like he's being friendly. His threaten call, it sounds like he's angry. His forward call, it sounds like he's surrendering. It sounds like he's scared. Acro's calls are really unique. Whenever I hear them in Legacy in game, um, it sounded like a train, honestly. Especially his 4 call. I really like, especially like his calls from like far away sound really cool too. His distance calls are basically like when you hear something from far away, it basically just sounds like distorted and like edited slightly from like what it would sound like up close. Spino. Honestly, I would this version of Spino just looks so cool. I would have sex with it. I would let this version of Spino have sex with me. Yeah, and especially his calls are really cool too. They sound like very windy. They sound like wind. It kind of sound like a tornado or like a storm or something, a hurricane or something. Rex in Legacy, he sound so cool. Like his calls are so good. Like up close, like he sounds very powerful. And I know that sounds kind of corny, but like, dude, he just sounds so cool. And from far away, like it sends chills down your spine. Honestly, it's probably like the best out of all these. Right now. Alberto's calls suck. I know he's like unfinished. They just aren't good. And honestly, dude, I really like Trax calls. They sound so cool, especially the three call. It actually sounds like a three call. Dialogue. Yeah, it's basically the same as like Legacy, except like edited slightly. Like the one call is basically the same, except it's like deeper and stuff. I think they work just as fine as Legacy. I think it's an upgrade. Serato. Honestly, Serato is like A tier as well. I think Carno sounds better. It's like Serato's three call is it's just so boring. But other than the three call, yeah, I think the calls are like upgraded from Legacy. I think they sound better from Legacy. I think they sound better. Stego, yeah, Stego sounds way better than it did in Legacy. Because Stego in Legacy, Stego was unfinished, but in Evrima, yeah, just honestly, it really fits his design. Like his broadcast, I just think everything like about his call just fit his design a lot. Dino was like Dino. I remember Dino being so cool when it came out, and it still was cool, but it's not really played that much. It takes like 5 hours to grow. Let me. So the Isle is basically like the Isle is basically like a survival horror game but with dinosaurs, and if you wanted to be like a T Rex or something, you have to wait 6 hours to grow. That's 6 hours of you busting your ass, looking for food, looking for water and stuff, and eventually like getting big enough to where you can like hunt your own and stuff. But 6 hours? That's still a lot of time. You could still like sit in like a bush or something and wait for like and like tab out and watch YouTube videos to pass the time. But still, that's 6 hours is like a lot of time. And I think Dino's like 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. But his calls still sound really cool. They sound like an alligator. They really just sound like an alligator. Para, I'll put him in B tier as well. Yeah, the one call is cool, but like the other is there's not really much going on with it. It's the the three call was basically just like a deeper version of the one call. Very S tier. Yeah, just listen to it. Okay, Theory's calls suck. Okay, but they're annoying. So that puts them in S tier because they're just so annoying. Especially the four call, you could it's because of how short it is, you can like spam it. Giga, Giga is like Giga just has it just has the coolest is the coolest roar in the game. No move. Giga's one call put the Giga and Giga Notosaurus. Let me tell ya, just listen to it. Yeah, that was the, that was that was the end of part one.